called sustainability. But since we are evaluating this criteria the first time, so we couldn't measure their growth, so we measure the highest value. Before we celebrate or before we honor the strongest brands in sustainability, let me introduce you Professor Dr. Kerstin Hennig. She will give us insights about our joint study in sustainability. Kerstin, may I introduce you? You are professor of the European Business School Real Estate Management, and before this you have been active in several countries and different companies for over 25 years. At the EBS Real Estate, you led a project study sustainability in the real estate industry. Please give us some insights about the topics, what you found out.
The survey itself is about sustainability in the German real estate industry. And what we did, and we in this context is EBS University for Business and Law. It's the International Real Estate Brand Institute, and it is GIF, the German Society for Real Estate Researchers. We sent out a survey to the GIF members asking them about their willingness to implement ESG criteria, and then which company actually is implementing and living ESG criteria already. And background, or why did we do that? Sustainability is one of the key megatrends that drives and changes and has impact on the way how we live and work together, and especially a huge impact on the real estate industry. And furthermore, we have all the regulations such as the UN Millennium Agreement and the Paris Agreement that we have to follow on. And last but not least, it's one of the largest and the biggest and most attractive business factors and challenges for all of us.
Focusing on that, what have been the main challenges for you? Please give us an example.
Well, the main findings, or the main result, first of all, was that 92% of all participants agreed on the fact that sustainability topics are becoming really, really important for them and their future business. So that was pretty clear, that was obvious amongst them. Then 34% of all participants agreed on the fact that it's mainly laws and regulations driving them to implement ESG criteria, which is amazing, but understandable. 68% agreed that the market itself drives their initiatives, so its market forces and its market chances and its clients to change and to follow ESG criteria. But however, if you look at the fact that less than half, in fact 43% only have already implemented ESG criteria into their business strategies, that's not enough, and especially not enough looking at the data that was set by the Paris Agreement.
Looking forward, from the point of view, what will be changed within the next 3 or 4 or 5 years?
Looking at the fact that the real estate industry is globally one of the largest energy consumers, and at the same time is in charge and responsible for a really big part of CO2 emissions, it's quite a challenge that we all face in the real estate industry. And the Paris Agreement forces all of us to reduce energy consumption by 50% until 2050. So it is indeed not a question by when we have to do it, but rather a question how we do it. And our opinion is that it will help to have measurable goals on a global level, and that we all really do need to reinforce our attempts to implement ESG criteria into our business strategies.
Thank you, Kerstin, for these great insights. Have a nice evening. Back to Frankfurt. Bye-bye.